It's time for Nashville News with our good friend Rick Rush from WEZL.
Right.
He's here to tell us about all the country music news. And I tell you what, lots going on. Aaron and I like to kind of share
Rick
your
just wanted to
airtime.
sip, I mean.
No, you know what? I was just thinking, as I was looking at the shot here, I wonder if somebody is flipping through and went, dang, I didn't know Love Connection was still on.
And who
Wait
was
a second, he
who
looks
was the
good.
host?
That
Who was
He
the
does
host
look
of Love
good.
Connection?
You, weren't you?
Chuck Willer?
Yeah,
yeah, back in
You
2
kinda-
and 2.
yeah.
Well,
Tell
we
us-
decided not
So
to
if
go
we're on
out
the
on
couch
a second
together-
date.
yeah,
Since
yeah.
we're married.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, tell us about your first date. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Tell us about Little Big Town. Jimmy from Little Big Town has had vocal cord surgery. So
Yeah.
they've canceled a number of events that they're doing.
They thought that they would be able to be back in the next week or so, but the doctor is not giving him the go-ahead. So they released a video yesterday saying that they're going to have to cancel their shows through August. And for those that don't know which one Jimmy is, he's the one that looks like, he's the normal-looking one. He's not the one
The
that looks
normal.
like Thor. He's the one that whistles a lot. So he's the whistler in Little Big Town.
What,
And
what
he
was
plays
wrong, though, that
mandolin
he
a lot.
had?
Yeah.
I believe he had a polyp
yeah.
in his throat, so they removed that, and it seems like everything
It's
is,
all a
is-
healing
yeah.
thing now. It's just,
Yeah.
but
Good.
this
We wish him lots of healing.
this is a time in Little Big Town's life when like they're just on the brink of superstardom. So
Yeah.
this is holding them back a little
Bad
bit.
timing.
But
Yeah.
I mean, with Girl Crush going #1, biggest. I mean, just this is not a good time for them to be sitting on the bench. So I know they want to get back to it as quickly as possible.
A little change of pace in Oklahoma. Blake Shelton, along with Miranda Lambert's divorce, evidently from what the judge did,
Yeah.
he sealed the divorce so no one can see it. This is normally up for public viewing.
According
in
to
Oklahoma?
according to a former state representative there who wrote the law, he said this is not within the law.
Yeah.
It should not have been sealed. And I guess
I
this
personally think a divorce is something private with somebody, and it's not a public.
But why? How did
public
it
thing.
happen so fast? Like, how? What's the waiting time that they? Because once they announced it was a done deal.
Once
But
the
when
ink-
did they initially file?
Once the ink
Well,
dried.
I don't think they
Yeah.
did anything that was not within the law. They just didn't make it
Yeah.
public. So they went through their course and then they announced and were divorced
At the same time.
like all on the same day. But everybody is talking about this. Like I had a doctor's appointment yesterday, and my doctor was like, "So tell me about this Blake and Miranda thing." I'm like,
well, he knew you would have
well,
to scoot, man.
yeah, well,
Like the expert
can we
now.
can we see what the results are first?
Yeah.
And then we'll get to the Blake and Miranda thing. But I will say, in his defense, my doctor's name is Alan Jackson.
Really?
Which I really think is funny. Yeah, Alan Jackson in North Charleston. So I
You
got
can't beat
Yeah,
that.
I just can't get away from country stuff.
Think he
But-
gets tickets to the couple of concerts or something? No.
Hey, if the blood work comes back good, he can go backstage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's just a lot of questions about this. Like, who are
Yeah.
going to get the voice kids?
Yeah.
You know, there's Raylyn, and there's Dia,
Yeah.
and there's Gwen. So is Blake going to get custody of them, or is
Yeah.
Miranda? So, you know, with that adoption and stuff, so that's you have no idea what I'm talking about.
No, it was a joke, right?
Tell us about Luke Bryan, because Luke Bryan is giving them well wishes, but there's a lot of other comments going on
Well,
as well.
you know the country music community is very close. I mean,
Yeah.
they're a family. So this is like mom and dad breaking up. And Luke said the other night on the radio, country music has always had these couples through the years. You look at George and Tammy, you look at Tim and Faith, and then there's Blake and Miranda. This was kind of my generation's couple. You get wrapped up in wanting that, but it didn't work with them. So just wish them happiness
Yeah.
and nothing but the best.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Let it go.
Dierks Bentley has got his crib, as we say, up for sale for
I
$1.7
wanna see the
million.
pictures.
Do
We're
we
going to
have the
look at some of the
pics? Look at
pictures
this.
of this beautiful house that was built in 1930, 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, just a little over a half an acre, and again, built in 1930, and it's got Lori Erickson, Chef Lori Erickson would love, look at this kitchen,
Whoa.
absolutely gorgeous.
What kind
Got
of
the
fridge is
island.
that? What is that?
That's probably
Like a
a
wine fridge?
Sub-Zero. Yeah.
That's one of the
Sub-Zero's
fancy ones.
Yeah, that is.
We don't have
Look
that
at
at the
that
house in
pool.
Hanahan.
Absolutely gorgeous. So he's got his house up for sale.
Tom
Yeah.
Crawford has
Where,
it.
where exactly? Where exactly is his house located?
It's near
that
Lipscomb
bedroom.
University, which is not far from historic Music Row. I mean, Dierks Bentley is like a slave to the music, and he has such a respect for it. And to have this house down near Music Row was a big deal for him. But he's becoming a superstar. I guess
Where's he going?
he's just going to move to a bigger.
He said a
part of land
1.7,
in
Yeah.
Nashville.
3 million, maybe.
Yeah, 1.7. It's like you said, built in 1930, 2-car garage. The pictures are unbelievable. So I mean,
Beautiful home.
what's the monthly payment on a
Aren't you
$1.7 million
shopping,
home,
Crawford?
Tom?
No, I'm not.
What's the
sure.
down
You're
payment
selling.
on that?
It would be 20% today without
Okay.
any.
Yeah, I'm from North Charleston. I
yeah.
can't do that quick math. What is that?
Let's see. That was
more than I have on me right now.
Yeah,
The
$340,000.
date did not go well. We are not going to have a second
What?
date.
All your fault.
Yeah, no. I
He
think
took
it
me
was,
to Chick-fil-A.
I'm sorry,
His
Tom.
son served us.
Good to see you here. You get absolutely no food from Chef Lori, by the way.
Thank you, Chuck
and
Woolery.
and it's absolutely
You
delicious.
look good to be 90 years old.
You know that? Good jeans, just like what you're wearing there,
That's
brother. Good to see
right.
you.
I
We
get all
got more
dressed up
coming
for the
up
show.
right after the break, so stay with us. Good to have you here.